Welcome back, VC. Mark here. We're going to tie up the garage sale haul series of videos in which I found all of these 7-inch singles. I found them over a 2-day period at the same home. Day one, the singles were $1 each, so we'll get through that pile, and then we'll start on day two. The singles were 50 cents each. I did not go through them yet. This has been taking forever, so we'll get through them together. I was planning on attending the Bruce Springsteen concert this evening at the Syracuse Carrier Dome, but he postponed the shows, so to say I'm a little disappointed is an understatement. Hopefully they'll get those concerts rescheduled soon. All right, so let's start out with day one. This is the story of Yum Yum and Dragon by the Flaming Lips. This was a Record Store Day release. It's on red vinyl. And I am unfamiliar with many of these bands. The bulk of the releases come from the early 90s on Sub Pop, K Records, that was based out of Olympia, Washington, Polyvinyl, Thrill Jockey, a lot of punk titles. This one, and Matador. This one's by Coho Lips. This is from actually 2013. Less of Everything and Lick Your Sore Chops. And this is on red vinyl. Very nice. This next one is on Sub Pop. This is Tyvek, Duck Blinds and Pamphlet on the flip. Very, very cool photo. Looks like New York City. This was part of the, again, Sub Pop subscription. This is on kind of a, I don't know what color you would call this. Very nice. Who is this? Sometimes I can't read the script. This is Love as Laughter. This is also on Sub Pop. Watching Your Fingers and Nude Hoss. This is kind of a cool splattered vinyl. Next one is by Black Mountain, Lucky Brown, and Shelter is the flip. Love the back of this sleeve. Gonna have a diagram of the stage setup. And this is on green wax. The next one is by the Lilies. Welfare Murder Plot and Baby's a Dealer. And this is just on your standard black vinyl, Sub Pop. This next one is by Wounded Lion. This is on Matador, Walrus, and Massive Place. This is on yellow wax. All right. Very cool Vista Light drum kit there. Let's see. This is side A is by the Flaming Lips, Star Death and White Dwarfs, Borderline, and the flip is by the Black Keys. Her Eyes Are a Blue Million Miles. Kind of a off green vinyl. The next one is by the Drags, Anxiety, and this is let's see, Empty Records. This is out of Seattle, Washington. And the flip. A lot of punk singles. usually include a couple tracks on the flip side. This one includes Flying Saucer Rock and Roll and Elongated Man. The next one is by the Statics, an Unrespected Man. This is on Empty Records as well. And then the flip, you have Just Get Away and All of Your Love. Cool cover. And this is by Hector. Let's see. Side A is Wow. Side B is Satisfied. Just on standard black wax. The next one is by the Vivian Girls. This is limited to 2,000 copies. I Heard You Say and I Won't Be Long. And this is on polyvinyl. Heavy-weighted disc there. Who is this? This is by Bonnie Prince Billy. A Whorehouse is Any House and Let's Start a Family. Sub Pop. Nice light blue wax there. The next one is a compilation from 1993. A couple of the bands you have Superconductor, There She Goes, good track. Cracker Bash, Head Like Weed Eater. Stymie, One Proud Stout. This is on CZ Records. This is by Brief Weeds. Songs of Innocence and Experience. This is on K Records out of Olympia. This is your standard black wax. This is a great single, great cover. This is by Zeke, Jack Torrance, and this flip is Evil Dead and Let's Go. Some green wax as well. And then again, part of the Sub Pop single club. Who is this? Chad Bangerland, maybe? And this is an EP on Sub Pop. I Want You Back, Candle, It Must Be Alright, and She Calls for Me. Not sure who this is. This is a band I like. This is Pedro the Lion. What do we have? Song A and Song B. I hope you enjoyed that needle drop. This is a band I really like. I'd say alternative folk. This is Arthur and You. That was Don't Piss Into the Fire. And the flip is Magic Mountain. There were quite a few of these polyvinyl 4-track single series 7-inch singles. This is by Josh Hodges. Little Radio and Lucky. It's a nice clear wax. Next one is by Diane Coffey. As You, and then You're Mine, featuring the DC Live Band. And I think these are all on clear wax, so I won't take them all out. They are. Next one is by Afterklang. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let's see. These are in so tight. Kids, and then Open Ends, it's the B-side. So the rest of these were 50 cents each. I love a lot of these sleeves. This is on Tombstone Records. This is by the Headhunters. Very, very cool. Jungle Law on side A, and side B you have Headhunter and Still at Large. Little insert there. Just on black wax, but love the label. Very nice. I really like this next band. I remember watching them on 120 Minutes. This is by the Spinanes. And this is just a two-piece outfit, very similar to the White Stripes. You have just guitar and drums. This one is Suffice, and Halloween Candy is on the flip. This little insert. It's just on black wax. Next one is on Sub Pop. Let's see. Matting and a 10-meter platform. And then this one is on Limp Records. And this is Running and Hawaiian Baby. This is by Makeup, Born on the Floor, and Little Black Book. Again, on K Records. Love this sleeve. How awesome is that? And what do we have here? The Choice, and then Are You My Intended? Right? Yeah. Next one is by Rye Coalition. This Thing on the Move and Whole Lotta Rosie. I'm going to play you that one. That should be interesting. That's an AC/DC cover. This is on blue wax. Hope you enjoy that.
One tell you a story about a woman I know. When it comes to loving, she steals the show. She ain't exactly pretty. She ain't exactly small. 4, 2, 3, 9, 56. You would say she's got it all.
Great sleeve. This is by the American Psycho Band. That classic Chevy. of, let's see, side A, Falls Church, and then My War is on the flip. Mecca Normal, side A, This Is Different, flip, Armchairs Fit, and Accidentally. Let's see, these are more polyvinyl singles. This is by Blickfang, Go to Waste, and then Lead Huffer. These are in so tight, I'm not going to try to take out the single. David Bazane, Tester, and Read My Mind. Skylar Spence, On the Rhine, Staying Awake. This one is out of the sleeve. And these are on colored wax. It's a very nice green vinyl. This one is by Wellwater Conspiracy. Trochord, Green Undertow. Very cool label. What do we have here? Super Electro. This one is by Squid. This is on Cash Cow. New Wave and Jive and Bitch Magnet. Another Wellwater Conspiracy, Sandy, and the flip is Natty Batty Yay. This is 1 of 600. I have a feeling they're all 1 of 600, but we'll see. Scud Mountain Boys. Great sleeve. It's on Sub Pop. This is Knievel, and Halfway is the flip. Just on your standard Sub Pop label. This is by Stealth, The Factory, and the Dead Sea is on the flip. Standard wax. This is one more of these Joyful Noise recordings. This is Serengeti, Kenny Dennis Flexi, Having a Time, Get It Together. This is 36 of out of 590. These are very cool. Featured a bunch of these in a prior video. This is another polyvinyl, Hospitality, Traps and Arrows, and then If You Don't Want to Sing. Great cover. This is by Hazel. Looks like a tom-tom on the front. Winter Grain, and the flip is King Twist. This is on Cavity Search. This is by Into It, Over It, Arsenic, and Old Lace. Harry Pat Band. Let's see here. There are the song titles. These are so hard to read. Well, that'll be a mystery. Next one is by Regurgitator, Nothing to Say. And then I sucked a lot of blank to get where I am. The next one is by Heavenly. It's on K Records as well. A postcard. What do we have here? You Tore Me Down, Art School. Sunny in the Sunsets. Let's see, limited edition of 1000 on blue vinyl. Imagine, and Surfer Girl is on the back. Two great tracks. It's blue vinyl. This one is by Thatcher on Acid. Yo-Yo Man and 26 Letters and Grindstone Cowboy. Standard black wax there. Another polyvinyl. This is by the Nimba Birds. The House That Heaven Built and Forget It. Teen Angels, great band. Love the sleeve, love the wrap on that drum kit. Vintage kit there. What do we have? We have Jesus Is on My Side, and then on the flip is Shoot from the Hip. This is by the Smart Boys on Matador, A Different World Now, and Sapped. Again on blue vinyl. This is by the Starkweathers. Do You Like to Be Lied To? Town of Shame. It's an iconic photo on the back. Just your standard Sub Pop label again. Let's see. Truman's Water, Radar 1941, and Miss Spaceship. Yellow wax. I have no clue. So many of these. This is by Matt Pryor. I know Matt's music. I Brought You Flowers and Safety Escapes Me. This is by Dot Allison. Color Me and Tomorrow Never Comes. I think that's it. Yeah, just on your standard Sub Pop label. One's by Zip Gun on Thrill Jockey. I Can't Wait. And Tight Black Pants. Very cool label. Mechanormal, Paris in April. And on the flip, it's Tower Island and Invisible Weapon. Next one is by Kill Sybil. Another great classic car on the front, and this is an EP. You have Fairlane and Lucid on the A side, and Best and Hold Your Hand on the flip. This is again on Empty Records. Green vinyl. Oh, green vinyl. Blue vinyl. The next one is by Lollipop, band I really like, and this is on Amphetamine Reptile Records. Very cool sleeve. You have Half Dead, Half Gone. And then Lollipop Cox on the back. Next one is by Porcelain Raft, Free Fall, and Knock on Wood. The next one is by the Pain Teens, Sacrificial Shack. The true story of the satanic cult killings in Matamoros, Mexico. And then Sweetheart is on the flip on CZ Records. Next one is by Gene Defcon, Have a Good Time. This is an EP. You also have Kisses on the front, or side A, and then Life is Full of Parties and Extended Woes on the flip. Next one is by Three on the Tree. Side A is Wreck and Vexed. Side B, Engine Kid. Very cool sleeve. This reminds me of the Warhol Disaster series of silk screens. Very cool. Just on your standard black wax. Primitive Romance. This is on Matador. Ice, and then Flags Drop. The next one is by Fucked Up. This is the Day Trotter Sessions. We have Crooked Head, and then Magic World, and David Comes to Life. Nice photo of the band. And then you have your 7-inch listing on the back. Very cool sleeve. I would like to go digging in that store. Another polyvinyl. This is by DuckTales, Comfort, and Exotica. Another band I love. This is by Gaunt, Jim Motherfucker. And Spine is on the back. Very cool orange vinyl. Love this artwork as well. This is by the Get Up Kids. 10 Minutes. And Ann Arbor is on the flip. Let's see what comes. This is just on black wax. Let's see. Pernice Brothers. Jimmy Coma and Monkey Suit. Another one by the Drags. Well worth talking about. This is by Dick Diver and the Lower Plenty. Altona, and then At the Very Top. It's on Matador from 2013. It's on white wax. The next one is by Pleasure Void. There might be a free bumper sticker included. And then limited edition numbered collector's gimmick. And let's see, we have Bell Jar and Retribution. And this is stamped at number 57. This is Crooked Fingers, The Old Temptations, and Strange Birds. Let's see. I don't know who this is. It's on Trash Can Records. This is Deformo. Is that the name of the band? Taste of Wire, Angular, and then you have Pays the Rent on the flip. Next one is by John Vanderslice, break those coins, and time to go. It really is time to go. So this is the last one. This is by Flop. This is a very cool sleeve. Very cool label. Let's see. This is on Super Electro. I Am a Potato. That's a Devo track. The Place I Love. And then you have Scene 1, Act 1. All right. Thank you for sticking with me through this series. Very lucky to come across all these singles. I have not played the majority of them yet, but I do have them recorded in my Discogs database, so that is progress. Thanks again. Stay safe.